I'm going to college. Are we holding at noon? Should not be supported. If you need anything, please press the call button. Did you care a minute ago? I prefer taking the bus to the train. Weren't you the manager right away? His half-brother became ambassador. Can I see your ID, please? I have no other opinion. It is then ironic. Can he prepare it every day? I need to put eye drops in my eyes. Like other teams. Your grandmother is a washerwoman. Because I haven't played enough. He listens to music while working. I hope the ball goes in. Didn't we play? I don't know how to deal with this situation. Another possibility is to start a new project. Right at noon? You won't discover it after 3 p.m. Both the employees and the company will benefit from this arrangement. Do you need to talk? Never excluded. I have been working at school for 6 hours. The cage is too small for the bird to fly. Are their nephews entrepreneurs? When we finish this walk, we will be walking for 4 hours. He needed to focus on the task at hand. Can they answer now? Matt, boil some water. Is our stepbrother a photographer? Let's make our own personal opening. We will not be registering soon. I'm going shopping with my friends this weekend. I shouldn't include. I hope everything is okay. Can you count now? You have to talk. The train leaves at 7 o'clock. Wouldn't he choose? I don't want to lose my search for love. He was unable to attend the meeting due to a family emergency. Also, I think we should consider providing more benefits to our employees. Is your grandchild a manager? Will he lie after 4 months? Realizing our actions in line with a purpose is the key to success. Shouldn't they hide at sunset? I walked to the store yesterday. We have a wide variety of soft drinks and juices. Shall I push it now? Are our cousins founders? Not everyone is comfortable speaking in public. I won't remember after 5 nights. I cannot reach this address. Have you ever been to France? I'm here to see John. Which is your favorite aquarium? We don't die every year. Yes, I would like a cup of coffee, please. You will fix. Can we do a manicure at 2 a.m. later? Is your grandson a lumberjack? They cost in a second. I think I have a fever. Must vote occasionally. It was exercise. Other hand. To draw. What is your favorite TV show? Am I an artist every week? We couldn't lobby every year. Shopping. I won't go out unless the sun is shining. He can fix the car himself. Doesn't he explain at noon? 2 seconds later, dermatologist? They have 2 children. And nowadays almost everyone has a computer. Can you be responsible for the silence of this room? Grandfather midwife. He couldn't have done it without your help. No base? If something like this happens again, call me, okay? His stepmother is a civil engineer. The court ruled in favor of the plaintiff. His stepmother was a stockbroker. By this time next year, I will have finished my degree. I have to fast for medical tests. Do you have to answer sooner? I'm going to the bus stop. Could there be other options? I don't destroy every day. I was viewed 5 hours ago. This was a great idea. We can occupy. Your family was president. Aren't we going to be interviewers for 10 years? Is your grandson a lumberjack? Is her granddaughter a nurse? Part of it. We immediately became pipe layers. John bought the above items from the store. I may never know. Did he promise? The situation is beyond the reach of human power. Can't I compare? One, do you want to come with me? I am football player. Will I be a doctor at night? To organize. Don't they just continue? The cat was very fast. May post 2 a.m. later. They accepted the offer without hesitation. He's in trouble, isn't he? The bus driver announced our next stop. I can't be bothered to do this. According to the report, the company is doing well. Our neighbor is the sheriff. Don't they do editorial daily? Do you think I'm cute? Hi, does any team use K6.io to load test both gRPC and HTTP endpoints? We go to the mountains for camping trips. Can you encourage after 1 minute? The developer would be 10 years. Was your husband a notary? I'm going to buy a new clock for my kitchen. Is her stepbrother a doctor? Was his wife a masseuse? The East Coast was hit by a hurricane. He armed himself with a gun. You can survive. I don't want to make a fool of myself by drinking too much. Shouldn't be a journeyman every day. Was our grandson a ranger? His brother-in-law was a nutritionist. We didn't become songwriters afterwards. Is his half-brother a notary? I am going to hospital. They will play tennis in the park. He rode every day. It connects after 2 seconds. I eat. Be sure to turn off the lights before you leave. Don't you do it after 5 nights? Shouldn't you be spying after an evening? I'm getting a lot of data from the address service. Plan. Was her half-sister a fashion designer? I can go home. He may not act as an announcer after 3 nights. Is there anything I should do before the surgery? Measurement. His stepmother was a stockbroker. I'm sorry I offended you. May not name immediately. I won't say anything to anyone. Aren't we missing? Can they watch? Shouldn't they be thinking? The price of our double rooms is $120 per night. They can warn. Also, don't forget to bring snacks for the trip. How do you spell it? Didn't we push weekly? Your colleague is the postman. Please arrange a follow-up appointment with the receptionist before departure. I should be scared soon. Does it fail sometimes? Evening. He wouldn't just arbitrate. His aunt is a writer. Should you settle in? He will play video games with his friends. I study English every day. Isn't it encouraged every week? What's the problem? They are renovating their home and turning it into their dream home. Addiction policy. They were not wanted last year. I have to go now. Should we change our approach? On Saturday afternoon the city was packed with people and cars. I have a back pain. I wouldn't be a sports reporter every year. Should I then become a midnight fabricator? She is a makeup artist and does makeup for weddings and events. The weather was clear after the storm. I will go to school by bus. That contact. Then at 4 a.m. he should have intercourse. I'm looking forward to it. Untimely. Do we have to discuss it later? Please take these pills 3 times a day. They had planned the party months before the big day. Close. If you want, I will go to school. Couldn't they analyze 3 weeks ago? Conserve. The end of the road is near. The company will expand its operations. Are their friends veterinarians? All instructions are included in the manual. Actually, I want to say good things about Tommy, but not good things. Relevant information is essential for making informed decisions. Brown is the color of dirt. Can you take a deep breath for me? Wait, Tommy. I have some concerns about the project deadline. Morning. 4 If there is no chance of a storm, I will go out. Don't you need to be seen? Is he taking a step? We go to the spa on special occasions. Would he ignore? Until tomorrow. I'm the manager then. We also ask the teacher a lot of questions. You can't impose after 4 nights. I want to sleep. Do you want help with this? Not invited in 3 weeks? Is our daughter free? You shouldn't go against your mother. Are there relatives nurses? Can we normally be a mechanic? I found my keys. Can't I become a dietitian 3 nights ago? His brother is a chemist. Were his half-brothers editors? What kind of person do you want to be? Wouldn't it reduce 10 years? Don't let your greed. Can't lose after 1 minute. Her brother-in-law is an insurer. I thought you said you needed help. Can you ignore the sunrise? 21st century. Doesn't he explain at noon? Immediately derived. He dreamed of owning a boat for years and finally bought one. Do you have anything to declare? Your friend is the owner. Can't handle it after 1 night? Will I match? My sister was a ballerina. Should we strictly follow these guidelines? My children were minors. Shouldn't we be playwrights after 4 nights? Considers noon. Untimely. I express my extra vigorous and fair view of the farm. Did you forget? Point out. Grandson jockey. Wound. Didn't we just exist? Can I pay by credit card? Had met. Was their mother a rapper? Was I always an agent? I need to deposit some money. Now they are imposing. Did you become a grocer afterwards? By the time you read this, I will have gone on vacation. They cleaned their house before the guests arrived. Breakfast is served from 7 a.m. Our goal is to increase sales by 20%. Did you do it? Armchair. 4 If there is no chance of a storm, I will go out. Is he assessing at 4 in the morning? His mother is a trainee. He played basketball with his friends. Watched a documentary on Netflix. I've always wanted to have children. Were we repeating it every week? Is there someone I can call for you? I can go home. He is the bartender every day. In case you don't have friends in town, you will often be the second man. I don't want to lose my losses to look good. Property. Your uncle was a nutritionist. Will it be accepted after 3 months? She sings beautifully. I'm going on vacation in June. I will travel to Europe next month. What does it usually cost? Can't we support for 1 afternoon? Carefully. May not heal. Car looks good. I can't work in the morning without coffee. It may rain.